What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Nanmu Studios Smart Series Carnotaurus Ranger 3.0 Broken Horn variant. That's right, my Zillions, with really nice box art. We have Nanmu's brand new articulated dinosaur line. And I definitely needed to check one of these out. I wasn't interested in the Raptors, but I definitely wanted to check out this evil dino. And because it looked really good. But I'm actually taken back a little bit. I thought it was going to be bigger than this, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be good. Because it looks like a decent size anyway. But yeah, I thought it was going to be bigger. I don't know why. I guess I got really used to the Jurassic Park Hammond collection, you know what I'm saying? So that's what was throwing me off. Like when I got the box, I was like, oh, it's kind of small. And I did get this at 5K Toys, so shout out to them for the really fast service. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this out nonetheless. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Broken Horn out of package. He's pretty cool, I have to say. Before we get to him, though, he does come with a stand, which he doesn't really need. Like, he could even stand, you know, with the tail up pretty fine. So the tail's not on the ground there. So yeah, it's a weird one. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, I haven't found a use for it yet, but I'm sure this thing poses where he'll need it. So let's bring this guy in. He's pretty awesome. Let's do articulation, because I know that's what a lot of folks want to see. The mouth can open pretty wide. I mean, then you could just like knock it right off the peg, but it can open pretty wide. And you got, you know, the top part that moves as well. You got ball joint there, joint at the neck. It does create this kind of like collar over here, but yeah, whatevs. You got a little hinge swivel action at the little arms, just one. I mean, do you need more than that on that? No. The legs can come out that far on one side, not as far on the other side, but it's about the same actually. It's pretty good. Back and forth. And you got the hinge very tight at the knee. And then the second knee, you got some movement as well. And then at the foot, you get some good range. You get the good range at the foot. The tail has multiple joints. Well, actually, 1, 2, and then the rest is a bendy wire, which actually works very, very well. And look at this. I hope it works out. But, oh, there it is. It's hidden. Look at that. They hid the little holes, the breathing holes that you kind of need very well in the darker spots. So kudos. They're usually on the bottom. I like that. Is there more on this side? No, just on one side. Nice job, Nanmu. That's a good idea. So I think articulation overall is pretty good. Oh, and one missed point of articulation there. You got, you know, the midsection joint, which is cool. That's one thing it's got over, let's say, the Hammond collection. They don't have this, but, you know, we'll look at this with the Hammond Carno a little later for some more thoughts. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is something that's very, very important to me before we get the actual, like, look of this thing. The feel of it. This doesn't feel like, let's say, an SH Monster, which is probably good for some folks, but it feels more like a Hayatoy, so that's going to be very good. They are at the same price point as well, but the feel and the sound is almost exact. So they're definitely using very similar plastics here. This one was a good comp also because it does have the bendy wire as well. I'll be honest, between the look and the feel of this, I would not be surprised if these are made in the actual exact same factory. Anyone with knowledge of this stuff, go ahead and enlighten us. But that's what I'm feeling right now. And not necessarily a bad thing. It feels really, really good. And that's definitely awesome. All right, so taking a look at this fella, he is a pretty awesome. There's no real bad spots on this guy. The tail looked really good, and the plastic, even though it's a different material than the rest, matches very, very nicely. Great texture throughout. Again, the little holes are very well done. The bottom looks really good. Again, look, the paint carries over it well without, you know, knowing it's a different type of plastic. You know, because it's a different type of plastic for bendy wires. But look at that, man. It comes across, all the sculpt work comes across really good, so that's excellent. Nice job. The tail looks really good. You got the striping, this like kind of like purplish red going down the back, which looks kind of pink actually in spots. Looks really, really nice all the way up to the head. So very nice. And then you got, you know, these little dorsal fins, little bumps, little ridges, which look very, very nice. I do dig how all of them look. Again, going straight up to the head. The head sculpt is excellent. Of course, this is Broken Horn, and his Broken Horn looks very good. I'm glad they did this variant because it's pretty good. I mean, it's good to have some character here. Now, this horn, if you see, there is a, yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like, and the problem is here, I think, it's hard for me to tell. It feels like there's something wrong with the paint at the very edge of this horn. You see that? Like, I can't tell if there's errant paint there or chipped paint there, or if that's just how it's supposed to be. I really can't tell, so, but there is something that my eye keeps going to that's a little lighter there than the rest. I don't know. But anyway, the rest of the face, since we're so zoomed in, looks incredible. The eyes are very, very nicely done. Look at that, painted in real well. The front here looks great, it looks good from the front. I love, again, you got that like kind of pink in the darkness of the gray. It looks fantastic. Sculpt work is incredible throughout. The mouth is pretty good. Again, this kind of popped out a little bit too much when I was doing the articulation. But overall, the mouth is beautiful. It's, yeah, I guess I popped out a little bit. The mouth is really, really nice. Like, gross looking, but good. The teeth look pretty decent. You know, it looks like some have like some errant paint on there from the tongue and stuff, but it's like blood. Easily looks like that. So really, really well done. I like the mouth a lot, honestly. The bottom looks pretty good. The neck has a lot of nice folds and wrinkles in it, which is excellent. I love the scarring here on this face. That looks fantastic on that side. You don't get it on that side. So that's really good. Again, whole neck is pretty good. I don't like, you know, how they did this. I wish this doesn't look good. So guys, when you do more of these, try to avoid this like collar that happens here. You know, whatever you need to do. It is a little bit of a soft plastic, but it's not like super soft. The body looks pretty good though. Lots of nice folds and wrinkles. Lots of great sculpt. The paint is pretty spot on. The little arms look great. He's going to do his mating dance any second now. And it looks fantastic. I love it. You know, love these little arms. Really, really well done. Again, the belly is pretty good. The legs have a lot of nice little osteoderms on them. And there's some around here as well, but you see them more on the leg, which go all the way down. Scooties, and looks pretty decent. The nails are well done. Little duo claw in the back. It looks pretty good. So yeah, it's good. And a lot of nice paint around. Very well done. And yeah, the proportions are excellent. Again, he's a little bit smaller than I expected, but he's a good size, and you're going to see what I'm talking about in a second. I really do like this size, and the proportions are fantastic, so this is pretty good, guys. And for your size comparison, to bring in another Hayatoys figure, here it is with the Skull Island Kong, and I do like this. I mean, it could totally sub for, like, you know, a smaller Kong and fighting, you know, a dinosaur. Classic, you know. So, yeah, I think in those terms, the size is pretty good. But maybe even better as far as Kongs go. Here it is with the SH Monster Arts Peter Jackson Kong. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic, guys. That is a perfect scaling, in my opinion. And lastly, here it is with the Hammond Collection Carnotaurus. And, yeah, it's a bit different. It's like the baby. That's fine. That's fine if you want to get it to be a baby. Hammond Collection is still my preferred dino line. I mean, it's just perfect price point wise. I mean, that big Carno is much cheaper than the Nanmu was. You know, like you'd get the Nanmu to size with like the stuff I showed you, right? Like, I think that's where it shines, like that line. If you want some dinos for your Peter Jackson Kong more than anything, and heck, you know, even your other higher Kongs, I think it works fine. Like that's what you would be getting this for, I think. But I mean, like price point wise, quality wise, like, you know, I still think the Hammond collection is tops. And my final thoughts, I think this is pretty good. I really do like it. It's really, really nice. You know, a couple of minor, like, things on it, but otherwise, it's pretty good. You know, like, the price point is questionable, but, I mean, if you're digging the Hayatoys price point and you dig this, and like I said, it feels very similar, then I guess the price point is right for this style of figure. So, you know, there's that. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely fits in that sort of Kong-ish scale if you're thinking of the Hayatoys Kongs as smaller, like in your head canon. You know what I'm saying? But like I showed, it works perfectly where your Peter Jackson SH Monster Arts Kong. So definitely, if you want to get some of these to play around with that, that's pretty sweet, honestly. And there you go. That's my review. I got mine at 5K Toys once again. I believe they are out for pre-order still at BBTS, so if you want to, you know, get them there. But 5K Toys is pretty good. I've used them a bit now, and I got more orders there, so why not? Check them out. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new to the channel, want to guys, help yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection, sometimes with some dinosaurs. Until next time, peace out, peeps.